Wait. Why I can't hear myself? That's weird. Give me a second. Oh, there's a window capture there. Haha! Yui 𝐂𝐤𝐢𝐳. Hello everybody. Long time no seeing. Wait, that doesn't go like that. Long time no see. It's been a shit ton of time. How are you guys doing? How's your day? How's everything? I noticed I don't have this plugged in. There you go. Hi! It's been 84 years now. It hasn't been that long. Dawn, by the way, how's the audio? Because I had to reset my microphone. I hope it's better. If it's worse, then I'll kill myself. It's been 3,000 years. No, it's been 2 weeks. Hi, Katie. How you doing, Katie? How's your day, Katie? Hi, Tadeo. Hi, Titan. Hi, Streetcar. Thank you so much for the 5 stream streak. Mwah. That streak is it's amazing. A kiss for you. Thank you so much for the 𝐂𝐤𝐬𝐬. A kiss for you. You can see that I updated as we were speaking the goal. A kiss for you, Tadeo. Hi, Come. I don't know who you are. Hi, Taylor. You know, Taylor, you might not, I don't know, maybe just saying that you don't have your membership. You know how you can get your membership? It's very easy, actually. I did apologize. Okay, this is too big, clearly. This should be good enough. That's what she said. I'm so funny. Because I want Puripada music, of course. I've had to change my BGM to Puripada again. Also, I know how the stream starts. It's just that I had to change the BGM. Can't so much, but welcome back. Thank you. He bought a car instead of gifting me. Okay, if you give a sub, I'll put on my earphones so I get scared with the alert. That is true. Just chilling, Joey. How's everything on your side? A bunch of stuff to tell you guys. I needed a vacation. No, but like seriously speaking, also let me put myself like beer. I needed a vacation. Like, okay, I don't know how to manage stress. So yeah, I did need a vacation, and I didn't notice that until I had a vacation. Now my head is just full of ideas and shit. Whoa, vacation! Yeah, we moved from Alberta, Canada, to BC, Canada. That's basically going from the center to the left by the sea. Actually, one of my dreams when I was very young was to live by the sea. And holy shit, amazing. I get to wake up and feel the seagulls crying for help. I love them. Thank you, Tadeo. Kiss for you. I don't know what. Oh yeah, that's a strike. Strike doesn't get the... Well, kiss for you. Yay, vacation, isn't it? There's so many new animal friends here that are not my friends, but eventually they'll become my friends. It's just time, you know. You have to give time to time and they'll become my friends. Also, I'm gonna put the cars because I like to see my cars. Whenever this fucking feeder loads, I'm gonna put them. I don't have my earphones inside my ear. I don't have the earphones plugged in at all. So if you get an alert, it's not gonna sound like it's not gonna sound in the stream. I think. I'm not sure. My pizza has arrived. What kind of pizza? Yeah, I basically moved from the center to the left. Our place is a small bit smaller, but like very small. Not really that different. It looked smaller without any kind of furniture. After we changed all of the furniture, only one of the furniture items does not fit, but we have like a well, not balcony, but like an outside area. Doner pizza. Wow, this time it's not a Hawaiian pizza. There's a lot less hallway, yeah, but we have like a garden and shit. Which I think is very pog because here there's like flowers that are super pretty. And I'm not gonna tell you which flower because you could dox me probably. But the flowers are like, they grow like weeds, but it doesn't seem like it. Help. Hi, Santi. Ah, okay. You're good. How you doing? How's your day? How's everything? As you can tell, also my tracking kind of improved because before leaving, I just reset it like the whole BTube studio thing, and I actually made sure that it tracked better. Had to get rid of so many weeds in my backyard. Rest in peace. A minute of silence for Tynan. Yeah, that was enough. That's enough. Either ways, why the fucking feeder camera? Is it down? Maybe it's down and I'm just here like struggling with something that I shouldn't be struggling with. Miss Snacks at 7-Eleven. Neat. But what about the Flash Cat Stray House? Was it down? Is that good or bad thing for you? Not really. It's a thing, I guess. It's down. Oh. I'm gonna put the canteen then. I just finished 𝐂𝐤𝐬 𝐑𝐮𝐥𝐞. I was on the ending when you started. Oh. 𝐂𝐤𝐬 𝐑𝐿𝐿 あ、お仕事もりたくさん。さら手にはやとカビン。あてなんとパン屋さん、おにさん。まだまだぎゅっと恋したい。誰かと一緒ライフ無限ない。Yeah, it's so peak, isn't it? I'm back. Hi, Taylor. Hallway Pro. You can roll things down at Hallway Con. It's an efficient space. I actually like hallways. No cars at Solo Canteen 2. No! Still no cars at Canteen 1. Fure. I wanna watch Healing Good because they say like for that if it's gonna sound awful, but if you're ill, you can kinda relate to it. Especially like it's weird because Pretty Cure seasons are planned like in advance for like a year or two, and they couldn't have looked at the 𝐂𝐤𝐳 and be like the 𝐂𝐤𝐳 actually and be like, this is gonna happen, so we need to give people like some sort of like feeling of stability during the 𝐂𝐤𝐳, and it ended up helping people. So Healing Good is a 𝐂𝐤𝐳 season, yep. But they didn't. They were planning it before 𝐂𝐤𝐳 happened. So if you ask why I say 𝐂𝐤𝐳 instead of that, because YouTube and Twitch don't really like when you say the word, which is very unfair. But whatever. El bicho, ¿cierto? Yes, of course. Still, I think they loosened up in this term pandemic, but not in the term 𝐂𝐤𝐳. So better be safe than sorry. You know, they really don't like it. Like, there's, like, stuff that they don't like it, and it's like, okay, good, you don't like it, whatever. Like, obvious words, but, like, I actually have a Excel with all the words that are banned from YouTube. Why do they hate birds? I'm not sure. Put in a 𝐂𝐤𝐳 video today. Let's go. It's gonna get shadow banned. Because when social media platforms don't like what you're saying, they usually shadow ban you. Sometimes. Not all the time. It depends. And so glad there's a chronic illness representation in Healing Good, since Nodoka has like a chronic illness, and they show sorry, I don't know how to read. It shows her journey through that time. True. They couldn't have prevented. They couldn't have predicted. There you go. That's a word. 𝐂𝐤𝐳. So still. Oh my god, that's a lot. Holy shit. And then again. W disability justice. W disability gals. High five! If you're disabled, put your hand in the screen. High five! I'm a cane user. Well, I wasn't a cane user, but 2 or 3 months ago, I started to be a cane user. That's it. I don't have any more to say about it. Even sometimes I overdo it because when I walk without a cane, my hip hurts like shit. And when I walk without a cane... Sorry, when I walk without a cane, my hip hurts like shit. I haven't spoken to people in weeks. Please forgive me. And when I walk with my cane, I don't feel the pressure, the pain as much. So I tend to overdo it, like walking too fast and shit. And the other day we walked 70,000 steps. 17,000. 1700 steps, and my hip ended up being swole. Like I had it was like a little bump, and I was like, holy. I'm not sure if I'll watch on a Pretty Cure. Me another magical girl show. I recommend 𝐂𝐤𝐢𝐵. I feel like you will like it a lot. For those with someone with multiple chronic illnesses, makes me super happy that we are representing Pretty Cure, especially when it's your favorite saga, I guess. I don't know, not saga, franchise. There you go. When you have like representation of yourself in your favorite franchise, it's like, but it's so weird when it's like Barbie. Can you tell what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe it's because Mattel has like a monopoly in the... Is it Mattel? Yeah, I think it's Mattel has like a monopoly in the toy industry. Maybe that's why it feels weird. Pretty Cure is famous in Japan, but it's not like, what? you know? Hi Megabit, how you doing? How's your day? How's everything? Not a freak mark. I'm just a Mew Mew. I was inspired to make a Utina emote. Ooh. Definitely recommend 𝐂𝐤𝐢𝐫 𝑑𝐮𝐥𝐞. I forced my partner to watch the first season and he loved how Ompu's villain arc. Hola Peter, tanto tiempo, ¿cómo va todo? ¿Qué horas en Chile? Cambiaron de hora, ¿no? I think Chile changed to daylight savings. Holy shit, I don't know how to speak. I was thinking of the anime, but maybe a shorter anime first. Tokyo Mimi has only 2 seasons, so go for that. She's gonna rapidly suddenly heal, so when she meets her now busy doctor, she goes, "You're perfectly healthy." No, I need surgery. I have a note of my previous doctor that says he said to give it to the new doctor in BC, and he says, "Go to consult with a hip surgeon." I'm gonna cry because I'm scared as shit, but hey, it's something that has to be done. 52 episodes is a lot. In my times, I watch a complete anime in one night. With 0 sleep, I would go to school. El 6 de abril. Still, my mom is spreading misinformation, telling me, hey, the time in Chile changed. Now it's the fucking 6th of April, mother. Don't clickbait me, please. Thanks. Oh yeah, I had my plushies. Wait, is it daylight change? Yep. I think so. As of now, it's 2:17. Then again, I changed time zones. Sorry, I hit the microphone again. Modern seasons are 12 episodes. These people. No. These people. No. You disgust me in my time. Sorry. Some places do it at a different time. Yeah. Started on Sunday. Disgusting. I can't do that. I also watch under 10 episodes a day, but still, that's where I want to do other things in my day. You're not a true otaku. I'm so disappointed on Kimi. Sorry. So whenever daylight savings happen and the time literally skips or goes back in time. I hate when they steal my... And the worst part is that VC want to get ever again. So now I'm stuck with this daylight savings forever and I hate it and it's disgusting because they stole my sleep. Like, what the fuck? Can you believe that shit? They stole my sleep. My precious sleep, guys. I'm a girl. I cannot work without 10 hours of sleep. Come on. Sorry. Rest in peace, isn't it? Also, my medication makes me sleepy, so I could preferably sleep 24 hours a day. Just say. Those 200 grams of 300 milligrams of pregabalin are doing their shit, except they're not doing shit. Either ways. I feel always so weird making just chattings because I feel like I'm not in the entertaining, but I do entertain at the end of the day with people that are chatting, even if I were talking about myself. But I have a lot of stuff to say. Que vi los 50 episodios de 𝐂𝐤𝐧𝐢𝐫 en 2 días hace varios años, ¿cierto? Los otakus de hoy. Otakus from today. Well, now the people call them weebs, not otakus. The culture is sliding, guys. Come on. Don't call otakus weeps. Call them otakus. Pathetic. Isn't it? I watched what's the name? I think it was like a very gory anime where a girl dies because she just trips in the staircase and then her umbrella just fucking pops up open. Oh, a car. Hi. And then she just stabs her neck with the fucking umbrella. That's like the most unrealistic way of dying ever. But I watched that thing in one day. And I also it was when the Google Play Store was just starting. Oh, I cannot recognize this little guy. And so there were apps where you could just download and watch all the anime that your heart desires. Oh, it's just a snoof. Never mind. Super sweet and entertaining, no worries. Oh, you're so sweet too, Katie. Thank you. In The Godfather Part 3, a movie you haven't seen, of course, a guy gets to tell with his own glasses. Yeah, sure, tell me. I mean, my dad, one of my dad, even though he hates me, he has very good wisdom. And one of his wisdoms was, if somebody wants to kill you, they can do it with a spoon. You know? Which makes sense. Like, you can just shove the spoon down somebody's throat and shit. But whatever, you know? Whatever. In John Wick, he kills somebody with a pen. Holy... I mean, with a pen... Nah, it depends on what kind of pen, right? Forget about that. I have it in my notes. Something I want to talk about is... what's the name? So... I'm restructuring the content in general. You won't see really any changes. Like, streams-wise, I'm gonna keep with the retro games and shit. But I wanna do a change in content because I thought about it. And like, I usually binge watch like algorithm videos because I know that I'm doing everything wrong. Because it's me. And... yeah, one thing that's important is choosing your niche. And I'm like... I'm already niched in the sense of like, I'm not doing like new games streams. I'm just doing like retro games streams-ish, retro-ish, I guess. And growing with streams is almost impossible nowadays unless you hit the lottery, which is not a thing that I'll ever hit in that sense. So I'm gonna dedicate myself to do long-form content / more shorts. There'll still be clips, but I'm gonna try to make more original content of me scripted it and like more drawing content. And that's about it. She's double cancelled. No, I'm not. I say that stream-wise, nothing will change. But long-form / short-wise, it will change. That's it. I've seen any of Keanu Reeves movies. I'm gonna probably cringe absolutely every single person that's hearing / seeing this, but I do not know who they are. Forgive me, please. I just watch cartoons. Last time I binged was like Gundam, I think, but even then, if I'm enjoying it a lot, I end up watching a 50-episode anime in a week, which is a long time compared to your taco binging ability. True. Oh, no. Oh, yes. Like, literally one of the things, like, I made the only... Okay. How to put this into words? I've only watched cartoon movies. Okay? So I don't know, like, the only actor that I know's name is Johnny Depp, or Johnny Depp, whatever, because of the whole lawsuit, the whole like drama that the lawsuit being streamed on YouTube. Imagine your fucking divorce lawsuit being streamed on YouTube. Well, I think it was a defamation lawsuit, so don't count me on that. But and also because he played in the Pirates of the Caribbean, which I watched 2 of the movies of that. And the only movie I watched with real actors in it is Harry Potter. Both of them. He's the worst person to know. Why do you only know that one? Pirates of the Caribbean. It was always airing on Disney Channel, please. He's the worst person to know. She doesn't know Matrix. I know Matrix. Like, I know it exists, but I haven't watched it. Why only Harry Potter, though? Because my ex forced me. Oh, see you, Snoopy. Let's think boomer millennial animated movies she hasn't seen. Probably not many. Like, I watched most old Disney movies too, and like newer ones too. DreamWorks, I haven't seen it all. I think I might be wrong. Yeah, I haven't. I saw Kung Fu Panda 1, and I didn't see the. It's just DreamWorks is so good on taking out shit. We just gotta send our favorite live action movies. Damn, go watch Shrek. Yeah, I did watch Shrek. Okay, so I even went Shrek. Yeah, but I watched it in Spanish. I never watched it in English. Los ogros son como las cebollas. ¿Apestan? Sí. No. Te hacen llorar. No. No, capas. Las cebollas tienen capas. Los ogros tienen capas. Las cebollas las tienen. ¿Entiendes? Ambos tenemos capas. I know the fucking movie in Latin Spanish from memory. I could play it right now in my mind as I'm streaming and be like, Spanish dub is good. Yeah, but I have never seen it. I'm pretty sure I would learn more English if I watched that DreamWorks. Then yeah, I told you that I watched not all of the DreamWorks movies. They do make like 2D animated movies sometimes. Qué bueno me habría escrito. No, Shrek is un clásico. Shrek is a classic. Come on. The Prince of Egypt. I think I've watched it. I'm not sure. I will have to Google it. Aladdin. Yes. Beauty and the Beast. Yes. The Hunchback of Notre Dame. Yes. A single time. Anastasia. Wait, let me... If I recognize the drawings once I see them... Yes, wait. I have to get a new window. What happens if I do this? Like this. Is it still? Nope. I guess you guys are seeing that. Hi. No, it doesn't have my streaming thing, so it's okay. You're just watching the... What is the... There you go. She officially passes at 90s animation test. Also, my favorite movie, what's the name? Not animated, but like live action, I guess, would be Back to the Future too. Camino hacia el Dorado. Creo que la vi una pura vez. I think I watched that one a single time. Road to El Dorado. Okay, I did watch it. It was very funny. I watched it a single time though. Boomer approved, exactly. Okay, the Prince of Egypt. This one doesn't ring a... No, I remember seeing the ads, but I had never watched Prince of Egypt. What's the last one? Anastasia? Oh, I also another one that I haven't watched. I don't know. I saw like the poster and I was like, this looks like a knockoff of Disney, and I watched it. Anastasia is a pig, isn't it? Back to the Future Tier 3 is my favorite of the three. Literally the worst one. Sorry. Okay, good. You passed my test, which I kind of mentioned. I love Back to the Future. Me too! The Prince of Egypt is very good. Is high recommendation. I'll watch it in my free time then. Anastasia too? Okay, I'm gonna watch those two on my free time and I'm gonna let you guys know. Let me get my schedule out because I wanna talk about, like, besides like me changing my content, but like I'm gonna focus a bit more on long and short form content, but I'm not gonna change me doing 4 streams a week of variety and shit. So you don't have to worry. Like, the series will keep being the series that they are, and we're gonna finish them. So if somebody comes and starts telling me, Nayumi, you canceled it, Nayumi, I'm gonna go to your fucking house. Are we clear? And I'm gonna take your credit card and I'm gonna force you to subscribe. Because this is my livelihood. Sorry. Mock Nayumi get a free Oshi visit. Yep. Dr. Brown was my favorite character. Me too. And the third one focused on his character. Yeah. But why he had to have kids on our dog? I mean, the dog is... Einstein was cute, but like... I don't know. The thing that ruined the third movie for me was like him, like... Martin being like, oh no, I'm back into the future without Doctor, no. And then Doctor just randomly comes, spoilers by the way, in a train, and then he is like, yeah, I got married and I got some children, there you go, a paradox, bye. And like, it's no. Nayubi's gonna finish? Yes. Not to mention Star Wars. My dad had all of the VHSs of the old ones. He made me watch the first one. I do not remember anything at all because I was so boring. I probably was like in my mind playing Shrek or something as my dad was playing, because when... So, okay. Let me explain this. So my dad, instead of paying child support to my mom, which he had to pay, he had a movie room which had a sofa, a white screen of some sort, like a white cloth, and a projector, and a VHS and a CD player and a DVD player, and a very good like stereo sound. Like, it was like basically like being in a movie theater. We had both movies, okay? My dad would buy like just movies, cartoon movies, okay? Like, and we would have like a little. I had like a Toy Story case for all my movies, okay? And then my dad had his own cases for his own movies, and also we would go to the Chilean Walmart, which is Líder, which is not really Walmart, but at the same time is Walmart. It's a hard situation to explain there, but either ways, they had always DVDs and CDs on sale, so we would just go there and buy movies sometimes, like original ones instead of like burned ones. And so I had always like, you know, my collection of cartoon movies, and my dad had his movies. My dad loved normal movies, but specifically war movies, like The Hunt for the Red October, I think it's called. Like, he forced me to watch it. I was well, I'm still small, but like I was so small that I didn't like to see people killing each other with guns and then like blood and shit going on. You know, I don't know. Do you guys like to see that? I don't like to see that. I don't like sad endings either. And so my dad would allow me to watch some cartoons, and I would watch cartoons to sleep and shit. But my dad then would be like, no, it's my turn. Because of course I want to share these fucking war movies with you. Yes. Of course. And so every time that he showed me like a war movie, I would just play in the back of my brain like a cartoon movie, Shrek, Finding Nemo or something like that, and me being like, yeah, Dad, this was so fun. But yeah. Do you hate the third movie because you got entered by not Dr. Brown? Not really. It was very sweet though, like Julius Verne. Like, I don't know, because it's Julio Verne in Spanish. Like that scene was so pretty too. VTTF? What's VTTF? Entire Star Wars cinematic canon consists of 2.5 good movies. Being a little more generous is 3 good movies. Okay. And what about the Disney ones? The new ones? Que en una máquina del tiempo tienes todo el tiempo de hacer toda tu vida y aparecer entre tus amigos al instante. Yup. My grandpa sold DVDs. I got my Star Wars DVDs from him. Cool. Yeah, blood. That's why I love Andy and Laylee. Yeah, there was blood. Who I'm kidding. War movies are a little different. I don't mind violence or a horror action one. Back to the Future. That one, like, okay, so we got that one from the Chilean Walmart too, because there was like the first one and it was like $2, and my dad was like, I want to make you watch this, and I was like, but it doesn't have cartoons. And I watched it and I was like, oh my god, this is so good, and it continues. I want to watch the continuation, please. And then my dad was like, oh, okay. And then we went back to Walmart, and there was a second one, and then the third one, and so on. I love horror movies. Wow, that's unexpected. Hi, Humberto. How you doing? How's your day? How's everything? Please take a seat. Oh, yeah, but I don't... there was one, I don't remember the name, but it was like about a horse. Horse. And it was like... It was like a war movie with a horse, and like the dude had like a horse, and then the horse was like going around. I don't remember much, but whatever. There's blood, like in a war movie, and gore. I like violence, but gore seems a bit over the top. Unless it's Winnie Pooh. You always say that movie is good. Maybe I should check it out. And then there was another good movie that my dad forced me to watch. Like, I'm kind of grateful that my dad... Because I've always been like, but if it's not cartoons, it must be bad. Type of thing. Because I associated everything with how that's not cartoons to war movies that my dad was making me watch, you know? And so I think that's why it comes. And he made me watch a movie that's called El Gran Pez, The Big Fish. I'm not sure if that's like the English title. Holy shit, I cried. That's like one of the most beautiful movies I've ever watched. Hi, 𝐸𝐸 𝐸𝐸, how you doing? How's your day? How's everything? Please take a seat. It's just amazing. It's like about like an old dude that's basically dying, and then he has a son, and the son is like kind of mad that he hasn't told like true stories / the truth, which he did tell the truth they tell you at the end. And so he basically goes the whole movie, like the son trying to figure out like if the stories that his dad told were real. And yes, I never really gave live action movies a chance. Yep, damn war movies. My kind of movies. Let's go. And well, at the end the dad dies in the hospital, but then the son is like, well, like telling him what actually, well, quote unquote, what actually happened. And he's like, well, I'm taking you out for the hospital, and then I'm running to the lake, and everybody's there, everybody that you have always met. And then he just leaves the dude on the lake, and he becomes a fish. Big fish. That is Tim Burton? Holy shit. Hi, Jay. How you think? How's your day? How's everything? Please take a seat. Big Fish might be my favorite Tim Burton movie. Very sad, but very good. Yeah, I loved it. Yes, that was my opposite, since my dad would show me many movies and actually ended up liking it. It happens that when you show your kid age-appropriate movies, they might like movies when they grow up. You know, another movie that I love, but it's so bad that is good. White Chicks, I think it's called. It's like about two FBI agents that are like black FBI agents, and then they transform into like rich girls with like masks, and they like paint their bodies and everything. That's so funny. I loved Star Trek as a kid. MASH. I was a strange nerd. I'm murdering somebody. God. That movie's getting a sequel. It's like 20 years later. Watching Indiana Jones as a kid was very violent, but it's kind of kid appropriate, right? MASH was awesome. You know, Taylor is my girly, and we all know that girlies love Star Trek until write yaoi fanfics about Star Trek. The current ecosystem of fanfics and yaoi and shit would do not exist if it weren't for Star Trek. And I'm telling you that those girlies, before the internet, they were just writing on paper. Like normal ass people. Apparently from different reasons that you Sorry. Hi Ben Jasmincito, how you doing? How's your day? We're talking about movies. Please take a seat. I mean, the bad guy's face smelled and blow up with blood in the first movie. I don't know, that scared me a little. I would not blame you if that scared you a lot. But yeah, like, girlies were doing, like, in those years when the movie actually released, like, Spock, gay / Star Trek, yaoi fanfics, and they're like just writing books about it. One of the first yaoi fanfics was found in some girlie's diary. Be mad at moving, but I like Forrest Gump. I love that movie though. If you love it, only you need to love it. Like, if it makes you happy, that's all that matters, guys. I think that's the extent of like all the live action movies I watched besides Harry Potter. There was a Harry Potter when there was like a lady that was old and then had cats and she was pink and then she was mean. And that was a very uncomfortable movie to watch and also very bad. I never understood it. The rest of the Harry Potter movies are quite okay though. But I wanted Hermione to smash Harry, not Ron. Though, to be honest, I've always been Team Ron. Like, for me, like, personal, you know, girly talk. Imagine 1,000 years after you die, someone finds your good fiction. Brother. Man, sometimes, like, now kids are not really writing, but it's always fun to write shit. Naive Archer, other last name is Umbridge. Like Harry Potter though, reading the books has been better though. I was forced to read the first 2 books for school and I did not like them. Then again, forced is a word in here. Now that I'm old, I don't mind people's heads blowing up on PG movies. Yeah, let's just blow everybody up. I like Forrest Gump. Not sure what that is. I'm guessing a movie. And I can feel somebody typing my What's the saying? My will. Also, when we went to Shoppers to buy toothpaste and toothbrushes and shit, and there were like Harry Potter themed electric toothbrushes. If somebody is interested, I guess. I'm not sure why would you have that specifically, but I guess that's something that people sell and people buy because they wouldn't be there if people don't buy them, you know? Forrest Gump is a classic feel-good 90s movie. Tom Hanks, the voice of Woody from Toy Story. Ooh. Toy Story 4 success! There's so many amazing movies Yui hasn't seen. It honestly feels like they grew up under a rock. Yep, I did. Congratulations, I did not have much internet access. My world was video games and fictional man. Except not really. The fictional man part is recent. It's not about my childhood. And TV would show you a lot of movies. Yeah, but I was a Disney kid. My extent of TV was watching the Channel 13, which is Canal 13 in Chile, and to watch The Simpsons. Watch the Fox channel just whenever they were airing a cartoon movie, or The Simpsons, or Futurama, which I don't remember anything, and I had to watch it in English. And then the Disney Channel all day. Sometimes Channel 13 would air Malcolm in the Middle, very good. Nickelodeon, Boomerang, etc., which aired anime. Then again, they aired One Piece and all that shit that I never watched. Detective Conan too. Never got into it. Come on. Oh yeah, Disney Junior. Then Nick Jr. Discovery Kids. Especially Discovery Kids, actually. Jetix. Fox Kids, then Jetix, then Disney XD. That's it. That should be about it. And do I only watch Air TV movies? Disney Kid and Teen and Adult, never movies. Exactly. Disney babe. One Piece. They also aired like different animes. Like I watched Blackjack. I think the one with the doctor has like a half scar and like a girl that supposedly is like an adult, and everybody's me and everybody else is like, yeah, that's just an excuse, you motherfuckers. It was for kids stuff. It's okay you didn't see it. Aguanta Los Simpson, yeah. Así llegaba el chino al canal 5 de México. Probable. Yo tenía cable. I had cable TV, so maybe. I'm too young. I never saw Jetix. Disgusting. No, sorry. What's the name? Oh, Canal. Oh yeah, sometimes I watch El Chavo del Ocho. Mexico. Oh nice, Blackjack is a classic, isn't it? I'm gonna have... Oh, my mom forbid me to watch that. I used to watch Inuyasha a lot. When my mom wasn't home. No, we didn't get that channel in Chile. Sorry. Oh, there, Danny Phantom. Neat. Danny Phantom's a good one. Don't be mean to Blackjack by the creator of the anime. Fair. Yes, I'm not sure. And also like Mikami, the Ghost Hunter. My mom forbid me that. Ram and a Half. My mom forbid me that. Ren and Stimpy, because my sister was obsessed with him. My mom forbid me that. My sister was obsessed with WWE, and so my mom forbid me to watch that, but my sister would still watch it with my dad. And my mom didn't forbid me to watch The Simpsons, but she also didn't, you know, like she just gave up with that one. But she didn't like me to watch The Simpsons. But she got a lot of programming that like, okay, so my mom's a workaholic. Like, she retired with very comfy... Well, not that comfy of a wage, but, you know, a decent wage. And she's just back to work, so I guess she'll never retire. She got too bored. She lasted 2 months retired, actually. And so... Well, at first, when my mom started to work, she had a bit more time for us. Then she started... I almost didn't see her. But when she was at home in those days, she would get mad or like be like, you shouldn't watch this type of thing. No tenía cable hasta el 2020, 2010. Todo le vi en cables de aire. Oh. I love Rama. I read it a few years ago. The current anime is pretty good. Yeah, they did a remake and people are praising it. So I have to take a look and see what my mom was forbidding. Like, I know that Mikami is because the girl you showed her tits sometimes. Sorry, that was a bit too rude. She exposed her milkers in a way for the viewers of the channel to enjoy it. Instead de la pensión. I mean, my mom is single, but I don't know. She's not interested in dating. She's more interested in work. My mom is the kind of person that she likes to, you know, work and go out and eat and work. Mikami has a cool art style, so I'm planning to read it. I think it's very good. Just the jugs a couple of times. She even has nip in the manga. Let's go. Give me a second, guys. Hey? Would you mind bringing my white wire? Thank you. I needed my white wire, not water. Huh? I didn't understand, sorry. Oh! What's a rafting? Huh? Oh. Oh. Yeah. Oh! Oh, so white water does exist. Oh. You're disappearing? Be careful with your fingers. Thank you. Okay. I'm interested in the pension. I'm sorry. It's mostly going to my sister because my sister is a lazy bit. Sorry, just saying the truth. I'm just spilling some tea. I'm gonna pour the kettle. I'm gonna put the kettle on and stuff, guys. Also, the pension. I think her pension is 1,000 USD-ish. Premio doble? No, don't get with my sister. Ew. Oh, hi, chicken. I had to send an email to my dad. I don't know how... I mean, my dad hates me, and I know it, but my mom was like, I want to send him an email, but I don't have the courage to do so. And I'm like, I'll do it. Just trust me. But I have to ask, what do I write in the email exactly? I can also tell him, hey, Dad, remember me? Yeah, I became disabled. If you even care. Type of energy. Is the cat that you're seeing as of now is Mr. Chicken, by the way. I needed to plug my phone. I'm deeply apologize. There was some stuff that I wanted to talk about. Well, the first one was, of course, a change of content. That won't affect you guys really because I'm gonna keep streaming. It's not like I'm gonna change anything. It's just the shorts might be different slash the... what's the name? The long form videos might be different. I'm still gonna finish the Street Cat one because I'm passionate about these bastards. Thank you for the defective genes, Dad. Or maybe I think they come from my mom's side mostly. So, yep. She's gonna start to... No, okay, so like one of the very important things to grow on YouTube, I think, according to all of the stuff that I gathered, is to get a niche. My niche of retro gaming is one, very used, two, way too saturated, ironically. So unless a miracle occurs, I'm not gonna grow. So I'm gonna niche down even more in my long and short form videos. And then the people that like that, if they like my personality or shit, maybe, I don't know, maybe they think I'm funny. They can jump to the live streams, even though the chat on YouTube is quite dead for obvious reasons. But you know, that's a strategy, okay? I'm planning a strategy. I'm doing it. Please don't make a 5-hour video essay. I'm gonna make a 1-hour video essay about these cars. Don't worry, don't worry. As you can tell from the recent thumbnails, I studied a shit ton how to make better thumbnails. So if you don't like them, you can show them into your No, actually, no. If you don't like them, then leave me a comment why you don't like them. That would help me improve. Thank you. 6 hours or longer only. 1 hour, it's okay. You know, you can scam people and make them watch the 6 hours and you're gonna earn more monies, I think. I'm not sure. I'm not fully partnered. Hi, chicken. And the other thing is that I was thinking of making a monthly... Well, I thought about it earlier, but I forgot. And so, I wanna do a monthly community day where we all do stuff together. It could be a watch along. It could be like whatever, really. It could be like playing games and shit. Like once a month. What? So what I'm gonna ask you guys is, which are your free days? Or like when you have the most time? And which times? So just say them so I can like get an idea. Like I know Saturdays and Sundays are probably where most people will have like free time, but still. Video game is just recapping the plot in 8 hours and telling like fun facts that absolutely you, me, my mom, my dad, and everybody else knows. Any day but Monday or Friday. Yeah, Friday is very hit or miss for streaming too. Oh yeah, I might also change very small my schedule. Like I might stream Monday. Sorry, no, Monday is awful for streaming. Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday type of thing. But I'm not sure yet. I'll let you know. One time I read a 12-hour analysis of the rise of Skywalker. Holy shit. Hi James, how you doing? How's your day? Yeah, so Saturday, Sunday seems like the best time. Also, another thing I wanted to ask you is, like, we can discuss more of, like, what we'll do and, like, which days do we do it, like, at the end of the month, at the beginning of the month, at the middle of the month. But, wait, I lost my train of thought. Fuck my life. Sorry, what was it? Yeah, it's a community day. I totally forgot, I'm sorry. Good, and you? Good, thank you. I finally finalized my moving. It actually took like a week to get everything set up. The other week was just vacations, basically. Going around, looking around. Moving is a bit a mess. Right now we're just talking about stuff that we want to do as a community. No, I seriously lost my train of thought. Oh, okay, it came back. So another thing is that I changed my time zone. So my streams are like 1 hour earlier than usual. But if you guys, because I want to work around you guys, feel like the stream should be an hour earlier or an hour later, hearing you, or if the time right now it's okay, and you can tell me. But that's like the extent of the modifications I could make in general, you know. If you ever feel like me changing the schedule very, very smallly, you know. Like if you're Nayumi, can you start an hour later? Of course. Can you start an hour earlier? Of course. Can you just keep it the same time? Of course. So I'll read you your opinions. Your PP size is 7 inches. That's a good... by the way, if you want to gift anything on Throne, it's back open. So it should arrive to my house. PP day? I changed my address, everything about my PR card. I don't know how to do that. 12 inches. Oh my god. Cover your bums. Taylor's gonna attack on Titan. Titan! Hi. Oh, 5 inches. Yeah, if I were you two guys, I would cover my bum. Just to be safe, you know? You never know. Hi, Titan. Also, it seems like Twitch is rolling out something new today about gifting subs to people that are followed. I don't know how to test that. Oh no, what I would do. I'm deeply sorry. This is what he gets for letting my sub fall off. I mean, he hasn't done the PP yet. Maybe his PP is gonna be massive, or maybe it's gonna be microscopic. You never know. It's random. I'm not controlling that shit. The car has leather seats. Do you think we care? Nah, we do care. I'm proud that your leather seats are fucking comfy. You know, it's cheaper to buy a good car with good seats / a good chair, even if it's expensive, than paying for the treatment for scoliosis. Can I drive it? Me too. Can I drive it? I don't know how to drive, by the way. But can I still drive it? Thank you so much, Taylor. Kiss for you. The alert did not sound, but in spirit, it sounded. Yeah, you could hear it. Oh, you gave it? Okay, now this turned weird though, because now you're here to care sugar daddy. You should be my sugar daddy. No? Yeah. Yeah, you're giving me money ultimately, but still. Taylor's ability to butch subs is a match. Yeah, she's never gonna pay for a sub, and she's gonna be sub for a fucking year. Look, Titan, your sub badge. Oh no, your sub badge wore off. What are we gonna do? Before you answer if I can drive it or not, I need to inform you. I am a woman and an Asian. Holy shit, what does that even mean? Oh. Fucking racist people. I mean, she started it, not me. I did not even understand the reference at first. Oh, hi, Texas. Do you guys want to see how big Texas is? Just look at the corner. Look at the massive shit. Old Testament shit. My dad, whenever... It's a common thing that female Asians can't drive. No, my bitch! My dad always used to tell me that whenever somebody drove badly, he would be like, I bet it's a woman. My dad is the only one that drove. My mom, no. And the reason why my mom doesn't drive is because she's a menace. Test what? Like, my mom has caused car accidents without even driving. Like, she got off somebody's car, well, a truck, kinda. With not like a big truck, but like a, you know, a van type of thing. And when she opened the door, a fucking motorcyclist just, like, didn't stop and went straight to the door. There we go. Oh. Well, so you have the bread badge because you don't have the sub badge for the gift subs anymore. I see. Like, my mom's a crazy driver. It turns like a 2-hour drive in 1 hour. That could be very good or very bad. Your mom almost walked in front of a car when she came to visit because she thought that step off the curb to wait across the street was a good idea. True. And then she blamed me. And like, we were both telling her, like, of course, my partner in English and me in Spanish, I was like, you're gonna get yourself killed. Don't do that. And she was like, you guys are exaggerating. I didn't do anything. I traded my train for a heart. She doesn't respect my dedication. I respect your dedication, Titan. Thank you so much. Enjoy those seats, though. Just... enjoy those fucking seats because you're gonna lose them, you know? You're gonna have to drive me somewhere. You can drive me to Toys R Us. If it still exists in America. Then if it doesn't exist, then... It has all-wheel drive. What does that even mean? Why that sounds like something out of Robot Alchemic Drive? That sounds like something out of a video game rather than something from real life. Then again, I'm very ignorant regarding cars. What? Yeah, and that wouldn't be the first time my mom gets... One time when I was very small... Well, my mom was feeling bad, so I'm giving her the credit on this one. But... we were just crossing the street and she randomly almost got us, like, run over too. Like, we were just like, my mom just went in when the red light was on, and I was very small, but I knew that red means no, so I pulled her to me. But of course, I was smaller, so I didn't have strength to pull a 80+ kilogram by then. By now, it's not that much. Old lady, and so we almost got run over. Is the car is propelled by all four wheels rather than motor only, powering the front wheels. What does that even mean? But it still uses the four wheels. Like... Well, you can tell I'm ignorant. I'm just a girl, though. I don't have to know about cars. I don't drive. I don't want to have to drive. It means physics. Oh, that explains... I'm not good at physics. Do you guys like... How you guys were at physics at school? Tell me. Like, don't lie to me. Tell me to my face. Were you badass? Were you badass in the sense of, like, bad or good? You know? Hi, Texas. Yeah. Girl, please don't go and get that kill. Thank God. Amazing. I took advanced physics. Ooh la la. No, but really props to you. That requires some big brain. And calculus in high... Okay. If we made, instead of a PP, a command brain with the grams of that or brain weight, Taylor would win every single time. Because holy shit, that's having some big brain. Congratulations. I'm proud of you. So you stand behind me and wrap your arms around me. And then we walk. Four-wheel drive means that both of us are walking together. While front-wheel drive means that I walk and you get dragged around. That sounds fun. Like you walking and me getting dragged around. Oh, it's harder? Why do I care? People replace their cars every year regardless. And then those same people are like, oh, but people replace their phones every year. And then you're like, yeah, but you replace your car every single year. Come on. Oh. Fair, fair. No, sorry for that. You know what we can have? We can have something that we haven't had in years. You know what it is? I know what it is. There you go. Kill each other. Man, I have 7 subs. For some reason, one of them did not count. Can you believe the rudeness of fucking Twitch? But hi, Peter. Welcome to Twitch. You change your engines for the same reason, with cars, you have to replace them every 5 seconds. So buying a expensive one is not really worth it. At least in Chile, I guess, because cars are super pricey. My dad just got okay, this is for 2016 standards, okay? Or a bit earlier, actually. Yeah, 2015-ish standards, okay? My dad got a $1,000 car. It was a Hefei Minzi, which is like a Chinese-ass brand. Still alive to this day. And then people say that Chinese products are bad. Hi, Pepe! How you doing? How's your day? How's everything? Why did I win? Who won, actually? This is so rigged. Who won? They are. It depends on the product and the brand. But, like, for example, there's lots of good makeup made by Chinese brands. Can I rewind? Can I rewind? I'm rewinding, don't worry. I'm gonna get whoever won. Okay, who is it? Is it gonna be Titan? Would be funny if it's Titan. I'm gonna give them a little car if they win. Yeah, it was Titan. Damn it, I'm gonna have to keep my word and give Titan this. Well, congrats. Yay, Jesus, kick Titan for buying a car instead of subs. True. What is best, to maintain your Voshi or to buy a car? No, I'm so sorry. And like, that's so mean. No, like, you should really enjoy your car. You know what you should do though? You should drive it with your puppy, like, on the front seat, but put a leash just in case. That would be so fun. And then you should get her like puppy cups every time that you go through a drive-through. The other one was from 2000 and... Wait, you haven't had a car, changed your car since 2008? That's the longest time. My dad... Brand new, slightly used. Japanese used, which means not used at all, just opened. Welcome back from the ads. Please take a seat. Sorry for that. we're talking about cars and like used and stuff. Like when you buy Japanese products / Japanese toys, it's funny how they're like used. It's super used, and you see the photos and it looks like new, and then you're like, yeah, brother, this was used in your mind because holy shit, this is just pristine. The paint was ruined, so it didn't seal properly, so water could get into it. The struts were damaged. What struts? So it make noise if it went over anything. Isn't that normal for cars? Just making noise if they go on anything, even if it's concrete. I'm ignorant, so... Yeah, I'm like super ignorant, so... The worst part, honestly, was the new insurance. It went up. How holy brother in Christ! Titan, darling, no, sweetie. Come closer. Wanna live in Canada? Like that... What? The US is just like a pyramid scam that everybody's just forming part of. Like, I swear to God. Darling, wanna come here? I'm gonna have like... Pretty sure Canadians will get free car insurance. Yeah. But it's not gonna be more than $2,000. Holy shit. I'm pretty sure that you can just, you know, also save that money in the fucking checkups that you should get because we talked about this. Hi Thaddeus, how you doing? How's your day? How's everything? 2,000 a year is insane, isn't it? Taylor, come on, come with me. I'm back. I heard that for breakfast she's having breakfast. Ooh. What was for breakfast? Me pasa si yo estoy acostumbrado a que las autos hagan ruido, ¿cierto? Y cuando Uber recién llegó me hizo muy extraño que no hiciera ruido, ¿cierto? Como eran autos bien cuidados. Doble, ¿cierto? Estas gentes están muy mal acostumbradas al lujo. Had an oat bar. So sad that I can't eat them anymore, but that sounds delicious. It's funny that Tadeo and me are like the privilege because you guys are like, it's making sounds. That's kind of normal. At least like my dad's car always made sounds, and it's like, that's just how cars work. Most cars in Chile, I mean, not most. The only cars that didn't have the sound, now that I think about it, are as Tadeo says, like Ubers. Even taxis had like the sound. It had raspberry. Oh my god, I love berries. Me too. All the berries are kind of goated. Even blueberry. I'm not a fan of blueberry though. Raspberry though. Cucumber. Cucumber is a berry. Yes, you can kill me, I guess. Somos bien tercermundistas. A ver, venimos del tercer mundo, querido. We both are from a third world country. High five again. Let's go. Our moms took out their flippers to hit us. No, my mom just slapped me. She didn't actually take her flippers because she doesn't use flippers. Because she doesn't like her feet. I also don't like my feet because I got them from my mom. But not because I got them from my mom, but because of the shape. Yes. Yes. And my dad... I don't think my dad ever hit me. He hit me with his words. You know, before in our dad, well, at least in my mom and dad's generation, which is like the 60s-ish, it was so normal that kids would get just basically massacred. I mean, I'm gonna say, ay, no, eso duele mucho. That hurt too much. My mom told me, like the way she was raised is very different. Like, so my mom's in total there are 5 siblings. There are 3 sisters, 2 brothers, okay? And so my grandma, what she would do was like hit the girls and make them take care of the boys, and the boys basically did not do shit. Thank you. I don't know how those 2 ended up being good people after that, but hey. But like literally my grandma would get like, you know, the old iron cord, like the irons for clothes, like that old ass cord, and she would hit her and my aunt with that. She did not hit the youngest one though, because that was like almost, yeah, like 15 years after everybody was literally going to college /uni / you know. And probably she was way too tired to do that. What? Yeah, that's just normal. Like, those years, you know, that was the 60s, 70s. People, like, kids would get massacred. My grandpa was part of a folkloric music group, and so he had lots of instruments lying around the house, especially guitar, because guitar was his part. And my grandma would sometimes also hit the kids with the guitar chords. And I don't know if you know guitar chords, but they're very sharp. Yeah. Mi papá y mis tías me le dieron con la extensión de luz. I know, eso duele. And also, like, the wires before, like, now the wires are, like, very light and shit. But now, but before, they were, like, thick. You could kill somebody with that. Oh my god, Angela, thank you so much. Mwah, kiss for you. Long time no see, I miss you. How you doing? How's your day? How's everything? We're talking about how our parents were raised. But yeah, basically my mom got raised with the mindset of the boys have to work and the girls have to do all the chores, but also work. Gabriel, how you doing? How's your day? Fun times. Probably not very fun for our parents, but now we are like, ha ha ha, good thing that this is not done anymore. Also, the headpads are not working. I don't know why. Maybe, whatever. Sorry, Gabriel. Oh, wait. Did I just mistook the... Yeah, I mistook the key. Never mind. How you doing? How's your day? Please take a seat. Talking about how our parents were raised. Good thing that people don't hit their kids anymore. At least not that hard. You know, with like the cords and shit. My dad would also get like massacred. That's why he never liked his dad or his mom, because my mom was like, after she was 16, like my grandma hit her, and my mom all of a sudden just hit her back, and since then she never got hit ever again. Like my grandma was like, basically. But my dad got hit like throughout almost his whole life until he moved out. So the second he moved out, he started to like not like his parents or like distance himself from them. To this day, like my grandpa passed a bit after I was born or before I was born. And my grandma's still alive. I don't know how, because she had like 4 cancers, according to what my mom told me. Luckily, all of them are gone, but I don't know how you survive 4 times, but whatever. I'm glad that she did. And I'm glad that she's still surviving after all of these years. But yeah, my dad's not in speaking terms with her or anything. Research her blood. I hope to have gotten her blood. Nah, I'm kidding. I got my mom's blood. Fuck. Es que me acuerdo de provocar de adrede. Vine de vuelta. Muchas gracias. Sí, hay nueva casita. There's new home. Yes, yes. Yeah, you should probably like go to my grandma and research her blood. But it's weird because I have the blood type of my dad. Then why I have so many genetic diseases? Mom! Whatever. But yeah, she had like ear cancer or something. They removed it. She also had like ovary cancer. They removed them. Then she had cancer in her uterus or something, and they removed them. Or something like that. I don't know. My mom told me, but I just heard it like 3-4 times of cancer, and I was like, holy shit. She didn't tell me the whole tea, you know. She just served me a quarter cup of tea, not like the full cup of tea. But yeah, she's doing well, and it's ironic because my dad should be in speaking terms, because my dad told me that my grandma did not hit him. But like that, my grandpa did. And my grandpa is hopefully in heaven, if there's heaven. So it's weird that they're not talking anymore. You would think that he would get close to my grandma since she never hit him, but no. Emma has more cancer than dead. I mean, not really. Well, I'm kidding. Probably in the blood. Like, my mom is doing very well. Hopefully it keeps being like that. I like her. Even though sometimes she gets a bit, you know, like menopausic. Which is a bit weird to say, but it's true. She has like mood swings and shit. Hi. Chicken again. He came back. But like my grandma... Oh no, never mind. It's not chicken. My grandma passed of cancer that advanced way too fast to the point that this is scary. Like, 1 month before passing, my grandma looked good. Not like the best, okay? I'm not gonna lie, but like her skin was like normal color and she would walk and stuff. Not as much, but like she would do stuff. She would cook and clean and stuff. And then a month after like that photo, her skin was so yellow and she was just so frail that she couldn't get out of it. Cancer is so scary. I hope nobody in chat or ever has to experience it ever. Get all of those exams done, guys, okay? This is a... like, if you have to get your bum poked with, like, a finger, do it. If you have to get a colonoscopy, do it. If you have to get a pap, do it. I literally last stream, when after recovering from my cold, I got, like, a letter from the government being like, you know that you now qualify for a pap smear. And I'm like... scary, but I'll do it anyways, you know? You never know. Also, like, in Chile, because Chile is Chile, they did administrate, like, the HIV, I think, vaccine to only girls. Because, of course, boys cannot have it. Ooh. They should do it for boys too, either ways. But it's 3 doses. They only gave me 1 dose. They gave me 1 in middle school, like, from the government. That's about it. So if I want to get the vaccine, I will have to go and get it again, like from scratch 3 times. I mean, Jasmincito, you change sites. How's YouTube? Is it cozy? Is it like comfy? And my grandpa has cancer, and I think like he has tummy cancer, like stomach cancer. My grandma had liver cancer. My uncle had intestinal cancer, which he could get basically resolved if he got like a colonoscopy. He refused a colonoscopy. He got chemotherapy, which well, it's not weird. Chemotherapy ages people a lot for obvious reasons. They're literally trying to kill the cancer with like radiation. How do you expect? Get tested, people. Exactly. Titan. It's gonna be your turn soon for a colonoscopy and for like a poke in the bum. If the doctor says that they have to do that, you do it. And if you don't do it, I'll do it. Yeah, I like YouTube. I'm glad that you're having fun there. You still have emotes. If you want it. If you don't want to, it's also okay. I'm also gonna get tested eventually for my pap. I don't know how I'm gonna do it for the... You know that they do like... it's not a mammography. You know, they just squeeze your boobs if you're a girl for the mammalian cancer. Mammalian? No. Breast cancer. There you go. I don't know how they're gonna do it with me. Like, my mom has milkers, okay? So, she did, you know? I don't have shit. How are they gonna squeeze me? I don't really... It's flat. Guys, it's flat. I guess I'll have to ask the doctor how are they gonna manage to do that if they even do it. But I think that one I have to wait a bit longer. I'm not sure either ways. Yeah, test. And I was talking about my parents. I did that once. It felt weird squeezing your boobs. Even if you're a man, you can do a self-exam for breast cancer. There's lots of tutorials on Google. When you're a girl, it's hard because depending on which stage of your cycle you are, your nodules can still like swell up and feel like something, but it's not really anything. It's just your nodules being swollen, which is kind of natural. But you know, I remember when I was like 15, I was scared of having breast cancer. I mean, everybody having cancer nowadays is like an actual understandable fear, but like I Google my symptoms. Oh, of course. Don't AI or Google your symptoms, please. Go to a fucking doctor, and ideally go to 2 because having 2 opinions is better than having a single opinion. Okay? We clear. If you're still scared though, you can just Google like in YouTube like how to do the self-exam, and then you can do the self-exam. In Chile also, October is the month of breast cancer. And each year there's a marathon in the capital in Santiago, and my mom goes every year, so you might be running along with my mom. I mean, my mom works in cancer research, so of course, like, she always goes every single year. And you don't have to run either. Like, most people just go to raise consciousness about breast cancer, and they just go to walk, basically. Which is a pretty walk. No, don't get me wrong. But it's cool. I never went because of me being a lazy fuck, really. But now I know this is important. But now I wouldn't be able to run or even walk a marathon. Wait, would I be able to walk a marathon? If if it's less than 5 kilometers, I might be good. But if it's more than 5 kilometers, I might die. Do bike race year each. Don't know how to read, sorry. I do a bike race every year for charity. Let's go! We stay in some charity. Research very well your charities, guys, because sadly enough, charities are cool because they give, like, you know, people that don't have resources and shit. But at the same time, some charities can be scammed. There was like a very popular charity of breast cancer for breast cancer patients that was actually just a gigantic ass scam. So research very well. And I think there's also like nowadays there's like an autism charity that everybody is saying that they're not very good. Then again, I haven't done my own research. I don't know if they're good or bad, but people are also saying that they're not the best. So hi Casada. I love you, Casada. It's been such a long time. Hi, Casada. I love you, Casada. It's a 2 day. Holy shit, that's long. 2 days is I already gave props to you, but now you're getting 2 props to you. Congratulations. Holy. Water. I think I have to get my throat used back to streaming longer because holy shit, my throat now is like, what are you doing exactly? Which I'm also wondering what I'm doing exactly. Speaking about cancer, but yeah, to finish the story from earlier, my uncle did have intestinal cancer. They offered him treatment or colonoscopy, and the colonoscopy would have fixed it earlier, but he chose treatment. Luckily, like, there wasn't like what's the name, guarantee that the treatment would work, but it luckily worked, and now he's cancer free. But at the same time, like, me and my mom felt very conflicted when we heard about it, because if the doctor said that it could be fixed with a colonoscopy, then why not getting the colonoscopy? And he was also lying to his daughter about him having cancer. Meanwhile, the daughter was like, "Daddy, I need monies." And then he would be like, "Yeah, sure." When he was fired because of having cancer. This is normal in Chile, okay? So if you're like, what the fuck? This is not that normal, but you know, it's not abnormal. So don't be that surprised, really. But yeah, I'm glad that he's cancer free. But sadly, like, it does look like the treatment did take a toll into his well-being, even though he's cancer free. Like, he looks tired and he looks older, and he looks older than my mom, which is saying a lot because he is the second youngest in a big ass family. When before people used to have 20 kids, now they have not even a single one. Oh, what's oncogenic? Wait, let me Google that. Oh, I guess I'm copying also the emote because my computer's like, you should copy the emote. Oh, wait, wrong browser. Also, let's not use Firefox anymore. Use WaterFox because now they're just gonna use AI. And now that people say, no, don't use AI, they're like, welp. Oh, seriously? Oncogenic is that it causes development of tumors. Man. The 𝐶𝐬𝐲, this is still not studied well, though. Like, it's quite recent, even though, like, it feels like it happened, like, 20 years ago. It's quite recent, and there's people that have long 𝐶𝐬𝐲 and shit. Sorry for saying that, but I'm afraid of you too. Like, they're never like when you say the actual word. Can cause cancer, causes immune system to not be able to fight the cancer. Man, we hate that. Also, get your fucking vaccinations because measles can literally... there's so many people not vaccinating against measles and it's like, what in the whole shit? You know that measles, even if it's not that serious on you, can cause that your immune system just resets from 0? And by 0, I mean absolutely every single thing that you've ever had. So if you had the chicken pox, you're gonna have it again. If it's like a normal flu that everybody has, or like a small cold that people had, you're gonna have it again. I'm near one of the biggest measles outbreaks. Holy shit, please stay safe. I was near one of them. Luckily not anymore. That's why I'm happy I didn't update Windows. I'm so glad. Don't update your Windows. You can use WinAeroTweaker. WinAeroTweaker. And you can block Windows updates. So even if you already updated accidentally, or if Windows force you, like in my case, you can still block new updates. I get to laugh at people hating Copilot. I also have that blocked. Let's confirm exposure 2 minutes away. Oh no, please stay safe and try to use masks. And it would be so cool if we had like guns and then you can take this out of context. Nah, don't do it. But instead of firing like actual bullets, you have just vaccines. Like it fires vaccines, like, you know, like the tranquilizer darts that they use in animals, kind of like that. And then you just go to all people and go like pew, 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 pew. I'm not killing them, I'm vaccinating them. Hi Miles, please take a seat. We're talking about healthcare. How are you doing? How's your day? How's everything? I got both. Both what? Sorry, I lost my train of thought for a second. Awful. But yeah, be careful out there. Like, yeah, be careful and get your vaccines. I also should get vaccinated, but probably next fall. Last time I got the COVID vaccine, I died. So I'm afraid of that. But then again, here they have different vaccines. But then again, I cannot get the AstraZeneca brand, because that one is counterindicated for people with coagulation problems. Like you can do thrombus and shit with that, supposedly. Allegedly. They ain't pretty good. How's your new place? It feels like still, even though I'm streaming, it feels like I'm on vacations. Which is weird. But yeah, I'm so back. God has descended. To do a recap for the new people coming here, like right now. Long and short form content will change a small bit. I'm gonna niche down a small bit, but like the streams will keep going, so don't worry about that. It's not gonna go anywhere. The shorts of clips will keep going too, but they're not gonna be as prevalent anymore. I'm gonna niche down considerably. I have lots of ideas. It seems like I needed a vacation because now I got like a bunch of ideas. But yeah, I also live by the sea now, so I could suck anytime. But nobody warned me that BC has a shit ton of rain. And so I'll get so much rain I won't be able to go out. Yay! You should try Novavax. It has less side effects for most people and lasts a bit longer. Oh! Pfizer was okay. In Chile, instead of Pfizer, like my first time was Pfizer. My first time was with Pfizer senpai. Ah! Sorry. No, but like it was the Pfizer vaccine and I did okay. Then Chile got like a bunch of vaccines from China called Sinovac. That one has 2 doses, so you have to go once and then you have to go back. That one killed me, but like 0 side effects. But like for like 2 days, I was like dead, but like dead in bed, like I had a cold. Then it went away though. You can go by sea, then you must go by exactly. And now I can go by sea actually. Actually, yeah, like if I go across the sea. Oh, I cannot tell that. But I can go to different places if I go across the sea because now I have access to the sea. And yeah, I had vaccines, but when I run to people, I act strong. Me too. Nurses laugh at me because of my cowardice, but hey, it's gonna sound like nothing, but it's just a little pinch. A little poke, even though it hurts like shit. Can go visit Derek. Not really. I'm gonna get deported the second I step on the US just because I'm Latina. It's not because I'm Latina, but because I'm Mexican. Because the US believes that every Latino or Latina are from... Oh, something funny. I had to redo the streamer survey on Twitch to, you know, what's the name? To change my address, my taxing address and thing. And so I had to change my address to BC. And I had to do the streamer survey, which is basically like a survey about like what do you use Twitch for and how do you know Twitch and blah 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 blah, basically. And one of the questions is like, what's your race? Okay, there was absolutely every single option imaginable except Latino or Latina. Yeah, Latinos don't really exist. Yeah, we don't exist. We like, you know, we just disappear into the air and with the little sound of trun, trun, trun. Like there's even like, I can read it to you actually because I have access to it. Like, let me see. That should be in monetization. No. Moderation. No. Settings. Yes. With booties that big that you can't vanish. Exactly. Okay. Gender identity. Yeah. Pronouns. Member of the transgender. Wait. This is the one. What's your race and ethnicity? South Asian. East Asian, Southeast Asian, Native Hawaiian or other Pacific Islander, White, African, Caribbean, Black Canadian, First Nations, Metis, Inuit, not listed, or prefer to not answer. ¿Ya se le activó el Tron? Sí, me pueden mandar cualquier cosa. You can send me anything on Tron again. We good. And I'm gonna add more honk emotes for the bits. I added the "Oh Lord, he coming" honk. If you want it, so. What a fat ass. I think next one I'm gonna add is the snake honk because honk looks like a snake. I'm gonna show you specifically which fort I'm gonna do of honk because he is cutie and a pie. A cutie pie even. I'm not showing any of this, right? Okay. That's good. I got scared for 5 seconds. Let me see the honk photo. Where's the honk picture? Oh. Sorry. It scared me a bit. Thank you so much to the Mikey's for you. Download that copy. Yes. Neat. It did sound just not for you because I don't have my earphones on. An image, yes, okay. Let me show you the new honk emote that I'll work towards making. Look at the fucking snake. He looks like a snake. When I cut it, you guys are gonna see it better, but he looks like a snake. The next one will be snake honk. Honk, come back home. Wait, is the flash cat back up? Nope. No! Well, whatever. Sadly, I think I'll leave the stream for today till here because my throat hurts a bit. And I think it's because I haven't been streaming, so of course I'm not used to back to speaking. Oh, there's somebody. Hey, it's Island! Hi, Island. Fatty fat. Oh my god, she's so pregnant again. How you can be this pregnant again? Anyways. Guys, you're very, very, very loved. I hope you miss me, and if not, then I'm gonna go cry in the restroom or something. I hope you had a very nice 2 weeks. I forgot to ask you guys to tell me about your 2 weeks, but next time I'm gonna ask you to. Well, next time is tomorrow. Next time we have Zelda Twilight Princess. We're so back. We're so happy you're back. I'm so happy to be back. And yeah, you guys are very loved. I hope you had a very nice 2 weeks. Tomorrow I'm gonna ask you wisdom of the 2 weeks. The wisdom of the 2 weeks is that no Nayumi, no life. Even barely here, I did miss you. What a cutie pie. You're always welcome. Like, I understand that people have different likes, dislikes, and change stuff all the time, you know, so don't worry. You can come back whenever you feel like it. This will always be your cozy place. De hecho, puedes mostrarles el TV. Oh, I don't have it. I'm gonna show it tomorrow, okay? Yeah, I got Gabriel commissioned an artist to draw me. I'm gonna show it tomorrow, though. I don't have it now. But if you wanna see it, I retweeted it on Twitter somewhere. A kiss for you. Take care. Remember to drink your 2 liters of water, 3 meals. And we'll see each other tomorrow. Same time, same place. You're always welcome here. Whatever you are, whenever you are. Yeah, of course I'm gonna raid a VTuber that's 20 million times more bigger than me, Twitch. Yeah, sure. Let me see if there's somebody to raid. There's absolutely nobody to raid. Amazing. Whatever. I might change my sleep schedule. My schedules, but I'll let you guys know, okay? He's for everybody. Take care. And what if I'm in the future? You're still loved. You're still taken care of. Stan Instagram. Yeah, go to that Instagram if you want to see it, but I'm gonna show it up tomorrow, okay? See ya. Love you. Take care. And bye.